Hello, welcome to Ham vlog number 16. It's going by fast, man. All right, we have 368 days, 11 hours, 21 minutes to Hamvention 2020. It's a long time, but we're going to make it. Okay, maybe you caught that, maybe you didn't. 3 days, 11 hours. This is my last vlog before Hamvention. And it might be my last Hamvention because we are seriously looking at moving to Oklahoma City or Dallas, Texas, Arlington, or something like that. Depends on the jobs, depends on the housing. While we're at it, I'll show you what we're looking at. A lot of the houses there, you can get a lot more for your money in Dallas than here. Seriously, for some reason, when we look at houses in Dallas, like all of them are brick all the way around. And a house like that here would be like start at 400,000. There, you could get one for 280, 300,000. It just seems like it's cheaper to live there. Now, I know there's more factors than that, but anyway. All right. Okay, so it's actually 3 days and 11 hours to Hamvention 2019, and I am going. I got a 6-hour drive. There's going to be a lot of us meeting up at Hamvention. This is your last chance. We are meeting at the Warped Wing Brewery. Warped Wing Brewery right here, downtown Dayton. Get you an Uber and get there. I've invited... There's a 7 or 8 of us going, including Josh Hashnasi, Ham Radio 2.0, Mike K8MRD, Ron C, Bargain Basement Ham Radio, and others. People I know a few. I actually invited Cliff from QRP School, but he may not even be going to Hamvention. I hope he comes, but we've invited anyone and everyone that wants to come that we know. So anyone that wants to come. It's going to be chaotic. I heard that it's already busy there, and then we're going to come with our 20 or 30 people. It's this Saturday. Do you believe that? I can't believe it, man. When I started this, it was like 100 days out, and all of a sudden, bang, 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 bang. As I get older, man, the time goes so freaking fast. And the older I get, the faster it goes. It's like going... Anyway, Hamvention, 3 days. If you don't have your stuff booked now, by God, if you bought a ticket, don't forget it. Don't forget to bring it, man. I'm going to put this in the car that I'm going with. All right, I'm going to try to live stream this. I'm going to try to live stream it. The problem with live streaming is that if it's kind of, you got to wear all this stuff and you got this big camera, it's kind of awkward, but I'm going to try to do it anyway as much as I can. You also have to worry about battery power because you have several devices that are streaming. You have to worry about internet connections. It's a very difficult thing to live stream, but I'm going to try to do it anyway. So anybody that wants to watch... Okay, so once you live stream, after it's over, it'll go into your regular video, so you can watch them anytime. You don't have to be there live, okay? Also, I will not be able to interact with you live streaming because I'm going to be, doing stuff. I won't even know what's going on, but feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Okay, so I've got one thing to show you. It's going to be a short evening because I'm going to go watch the Blues hopefully win. They're not looking so good after that first game. So, I got this idea from... Outdoors on the Air. Outdoors on the Air, the fastest and easiest way to deploy a fiberglass mast. So now don't think that just because I'm doing this that I'm going to abandon everything else. I'm going to keep everything. I'm going to keep throwing into trees, but I'm always looking for something better. So what I wanted to do, I have made this I used his idea. Thank you very much, Outdoors on the Air. Thank you for this video. I'm using his idea. So what it is a quick deploy setup. If you see it right here, you can see that it's basically just PVC pipe and there's 4 straps. I have made 2 versions of this. I made a big version and a small version. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. But I made a variation of it. You can get the general idea here. Basically, it's straps. It's you stake it to the ground. It should be easy to go up and down without having to deal with trees and branches and throwing it all. Now, the downside of that is you have to carry more gear and you can't get it. You can get really, 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 really high in a tree. All right, so let me show you what I've done right here. Okay, so I wanted to show you what I've got. There is my telescoping mast right there. It's about 20 feet. You can get these on eBay, I think. Everything I have, by the way, link in the description as always. So I went to Home Depot and I got 2 versions of this. There's a bigger version for my 33-foot telescoping mast, and then I also made this smaller version here on the bottom for that little mast right there, and this is my travel version. So the travel version has 3 guy wires right there. Okay, so see the guy wires. I have a clamp to the top. Very simple. It's not perfect. It's not the best thing in the world, but I got these special clamps that you see there. I got them at Home Depot, and I also found more online. So if you interested in those, I'll have a link in the description. But those clamps will slide up and down that rope, and you can provide tension. So see that stake there on the bottom right? That stake's going to go in the ground. 3 of them. I carry them in the tube. They're in the tube there. And I stick it in the ground, and then I provide tension. This is going to hold the tube up. It's supposed to be really fast. So I think I can get this thing up in less than a minute, maybe a minute and a half. If you look up there in the top left, you'll see my little tack hammer that I have. I have that so I can pound those into the ground, and most of this fits right into the tube itself. So I'll set this up, I'll tap those into the ground, I'll put some tension on the 3 guy wires, and I'll be up and running. This is my travel kit, okay? And so the one on the top is, I think it's more like a 2.5 inch. And I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to have 4 guy wires on the one on the top. So 3 on the one on the bottom, quick up and down. I think this is going to provide me with the time I need on those really short duration trips where I only have like an hour to be out, especially that little one there in the bottom. That's going to be my travel version. The other one's going to be more like a camping overnight version, 33 feet. Everything you see there, you can buy at Home Depot, except for the telescoping mast. You got to find those somewhere else. And that 10 stake on the bottom, I got that at Home Depot, actually. I had to ask where it was, but it came. It's a nice heavy steel. Okay, that's it, and that's all. I will see you, literally see you at Hamvention, walking around, man. It's going to be a blast. Don't know what I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy something. I'm not bringing that much money. I'm not going to get as much as I got in the past, but I'm going to get something. Don't know what, though. All right, 6 p.m., Warped Wing Brewery. I will be there. I don't know how to work Uber, though. I've never done Uber. I'm going to have to figure it out. Or maybe, Ron, maybe you can figure it out, and I'll pay for the cab or whatever it is. All right, check you guys out. I will see you there.